Screw it. What's up, everybody? We are live. I'm not going to wait for the whole countdown. What is going on? I hope that the chat and everything is working correctly. I don't know what's going on there. It looks like it's twice. I'm going to try to figure that out in just a second. However, a lot of this new stuff is custom. I'm going to go into my stream elements, try to fix that double chat. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but yes. CPW Live is going to be a little bit different. This episode in particular is going to be a little bit different because we're going to have some segments in here. This isn't going to be like a fixture of CPW Live. And yes, Black Glass, it is going to be just as scuffed as Origins was, as is the case with everything that I do. But give me one quick second, and I am going to go ahead and try to fix my stream elements with a double chat. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe I have two chat widgets on there. I have no idea. Anyway, I will find out quickly. And let's see. I believe I just fixed it, so I'm gonna save. All the chat's gonna go away. Blow it up for me, guys, so I know what's going on. All right, go back into OBS. Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball. All right, guys, I am going to go directly into the show here. So on some of the sections, we're not going to have a chat. And you know, I'll fix that eventually. However, I'm gonna go directly into the show. We're opening up with a segment, y'all. This is gonna be a little weird. It's gonna be a little scuffed. I have to time things, so bear with me today. So we have. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first episode of what is called Kenny's Corner. The future unlimited. What is up, Shane? Hope you're doing well, guy. We got Kenny Mitch coming out here, the repulsive butthole. Hell yeah, and they're in the game. I worked hard on this. It might not seem like much for right now, but this is game changer here. Yeah, I noticed that too. Every time Shane comes in, everything's a little bit more scuffed. Yeah, Kenny got himself the MJF treatment, you know? He had to do it.
It's damn good to be here, CPW Universe. Welcome to Kenny's Corner, the greatest talk show in the business, hosted by your favorite CPW wrestler, Kenny Mitch. We have a great show in store for you tonight, as expected. But later on in this show, we have an individual scheduled to come out here. Could be a great guest, could be a letdown, but we find out with time. As for right now, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. During my last match with that loser Del Sol, Loretta Seymour got in my way again, in an effort to sabotage my finisher. And
what
now,
an asshole.
Yet again, she is playing the victim. I didn't mean to hit her, but after her little song and dance about how I'm a dangerous worker, next time, maybe the guided missile will be intended for her. It's equal opportunity in CPW. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, I think it's time to bring out our guest. So, without further ado, please welcome.
Potentially, if I can get it to work, we're doing Kenny versus Loretta, 100%. Foray coming back after months. He finally graduated from school, finally got the opacity of his tattoos turned down to about 80. Looking a lot better now, got a beard. The Ferret Man is back in CPW, and on the first episode of CPW Live, you love to see it. I gotta be honest, it felt weird to give him his real theme. I wanted to give him the Magic School Bus, but unfortunately, I had to do the right thing. Cause I made him. I redid Foray. That's why he looks better.
Well, this is a letdown. I thought they would have scheduled someone I have basic respect for, but no. I get this guy.
Well, that wasn't a warm presentation from you, but it's okay, I'll give you a chance. You know, I've been out a couple of months trying to learn new things, and one of them was patience.
The other was English.
You want to ask me?
Well, I wasn't too sure who you are, and I'm still not. But what I do know is that you have a degree in wrestling. I'm not sure how that helps you, since you're still a terrible wrestler, but please explain.
Well, one of the things I did when I was out was graduating, as I never finished school. So for me, that's a great achievement for my life, I guess. In my 3-year wrestling career, I've won numerous championships in different companies and beaten former world champions around here. That may give you a clue of who I am. I don't know.
I love that for you, my friend. So why are you still irrelevant? Or maybe the reason you're irrelevant is because of your lack of any character or personality.
Oh shit!
Maybe I still need to really show you who I am.
The final thing before you left here was you wrestling in a school uniform. Is that not slightly demeaning for you?
First, the uniform was awesome. And secondly, when I was out, I also learned the ways of technical wrestling. That, plus what I know as a former Yakuza. So I advise you not to continue trying to piss me off because I know about you and your history of injuries. You know, I just came out here to explain the reason why I left. But if you keep going, I may explain the reasons why I am so dangerous, especially to assholes like you.
Hey man, whatever happens, it's all documented here on Kenny's Corner, the most must-see talk show in wrestling.
Wait a minute. Foray. The double axe handle there. And now locking in the submission. Kenny Mitch on his own show is just out of it right now. He's in the center of the ring. He's got to tap out. Got to get some officials out here as soon as possible. The Italian accent having Argentinian Foray just assaulting this man right now. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to go directly into the action here. And without further ado, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting with none other than Johnny Gemini, a tag team champion on Uproar. Of course, the brands are merged. This is all Uproar all the time. Just coming to you. Can we get a witness in the chat? Now they're popping up for me. Dobby says, witness. Can we get another witness? That's what I like to see, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Gemini, the tag team champion. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Are we really? Are we really about to? I don't know, y'all. This match is gonna be good as fuck. And I'll just let you guys know, this is all live, by the way. The segments are pre-recorded. The matches are live, so my reactions are real. He's walking here. Am I gonna have to pull out the slim already for this one? My God, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, every time he like pauses to look at the camera, I swear to God, I think the game freezes. It scares me every time. No, I got brand new ones just for you guys. And you know the other sponsor. You know how we do it over here. We got the Barks root beer, nice and condensated because it's been in my cup holder for quite a few minutes, but it's nice and crispy for me. Just like this match is about to be. Oh my God. No, every time he looks at the camera, I'm afraid the game froze. Leonard Seymour officiate here as Bruno Natoli comes out with a bang here, looking magnificent. If Bruno squashes, I'm gonna lose my shit. 100%. Bruno going after the legs, but Johnny Gemini fighting his way out of it. And a springboard forearm. Ladies and gentlemen, dropping the fist. Johnny Gemini looking great right now. And now he's got the submission locked in, immobilizing that arm. Leonard Seymour says that Bruno will not submit. And Bruno got him up in power slam position, but dropping down into a reverse DDT. Johnny Gemini showing why he's one of the best on the roster. But wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, over the top. Onto the barely padded concrete. And if you're watching for the first time, abide by the barricades. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm one of those YouTubers now. Wait. You Englishmen don't have root beers? So the difference between A&W root beer and Barks is A&W root beer doesn't have caffeine, and I gotta have my caffeine, so this is the only one I drink. I don't know, I'm confused. That Gilbert match. You know, let me be honest. That Gilbert match was a shot, okay? Because I 100% disliked Adam Styles the entire time. I was allowing him to be on Origins because he was active. However, don't come into CPW being super annoying. Like, if you start doing that, if you're not participating in your own stories, if you don't promo and you're an asshole, I'm going to put you in tag matches with Gilbert. That's what it's going to be. I don't know what a balsam is. If you can explain it in the chat. I don't know if I just announced a slur on commentary, but Bruno Natoli looking good right now. Johnny Gemini feeling the full force of that barricade. You fucked up. Black Glass Production says root beer is rusty water. That's what I think about tea. Tea is just dirty water, yo. Will Gilbert return? It all depends. It all depends. Bruno Natoli finally getting some momentum here. A combination. And just throwing Johnny Gemini nearly. Tea is definitely leaf juice. It's also dirty water. It's mainly dirty water, though. But when you think about it, it's not so much of an insult. However, because everything we drink is basically dirty water. Everything's got water in it. So the more you know. These two guys want to stick it out on the outside, not wanting it to bring it back into the ring. I've actually never had one of those. I haven't seen one unless it's been on the British baking show on Netflix or on like PBS or wherever they usually air it. Have not seen one. Have not encountered one in my American whiteness. I like A&W. I may change my mind and try another root beer brand. Yeah, I drink all kinds, but Barks is my favorite. Fun fact, for some reason in America, a lot of like caffeinated root beers are illegal. Huge up and over slam by Bruno Natoli. Somebody explained to me in bruv translation what an actual Yorkshire pudding is. Because I don't know. Because like I've seen them, but I don't even know like what they actually are. Listen. I'm letting you guys educate me, okay? Huge belly to belly slam, Bruno Natoli. And these two are content on fighting on the outside. For some reason, the count is not being upheld. Perhaps when I set this matchup up, I did it as a different kind of match. I'm not sure. It may be my segment match. Which means this may in fact be pinfall only. But we'll see. Johnny Gemini whipping Bruno into the corner. Scooping a slam, and Gemini gonna go up, I think. No, decides to go for the pinfall. But only a 2. Shout out to the new drippy shoes from Leonard Seymour. Loretta will also be getting her CPW gear soon. The Sicilian scoop slam, the pinfall, and only a 2. It's a crisper pancake and a bowl shape Magnificutter. 1, 2. Bruno is feeling like he's got to do something to put Johnny away, and I guess now is the opportunity to do so. Bruno Natoli taking Johnny Gemini up to his feet, and now snapmare there and dropping the knee on the face. We may see blood shortly. Basically a curved pancake, but crispy. Interesting. I gotta remember that these matches aren't pre-recorded. I gotta have my controller in my hand hitting buttons. A Snapdragon suplex did not pan out. Clothesline by Bruno Natoli, and Bruno looking to put this one away, but Johnny Gemini, whatever maneuver Bruno was going to utilize there, he was able to see it coming, and now drops the back elbows, the forearm strikes to Bruno Natoli. Wait a minute, the true Gemini driver, and that might do it too, but only 2. And ladies and gentlemen, this is default settings. I purposely reset everything to default balancing. This is just the game doing what it wants to do. Could not get a witness there. Came up short. And guys, listen to the bot. If you were enjoying the show, drop a comment down below and power slam the shit out of that like button. Magnificutter, the pinfall. 2, 3. My results nameplates aren't currently working, so you're dealing with that for right now. But they will be working by the next time we do this. And we will also have custom replay screens. Bruno Natoli did a great job. It really was magnifico. Unbelievable. But wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Turner assaulting what the hell is going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Brute force in full effect. And now, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Brute force has just attacked the tag team champion Johnny Gemini. And excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, while I'm getting things ready for the next match. That obviously some of those segments are going to be a little scuffed when I pull them off here tonight. I didn't realize that I have my I believe my game sounds is my game sound doubling for you guys? Just out of curiosity. Because I feel like on my end it was doubling, and I just want to make sure it's not doubling for you. But guys, let me just hit this button. And then, okay, guys, take a guess. Who's in this match? You know one of them. One of them is very obvious. I want to see the guesses in the chats. Okay, Pinkish is definitely in this match. Cool. All right, screw it. Let's go. Gilbert is not in this match, but Pinkish damn sure is. Pinkish hasn't had much luck in singles competition lately, so I've paired him up with somebody that will do anything it takes to win. I don't know where Pinkish finds a lot of the stuff for his character. His themes are good. He comes up with these crazy attires. I'm just going to reduce the volume of this for me because I am dying currently. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cheater Renault Lacroix is teaming with Pinkish. Could this be the tide turning? I pray to the gods that all of these modded themes work and it doesn't play the original ones. Well, Pinkish has found himself on the side of evil as of late, and a man as nefarious as Renault Lacroix teaming with Pinkish may be the secret weapon. Mr. Cheater the Pumpkin Eater in the house. And Harvey Reynolds is making his return to CPW. He had a few matches on Origins many, many moons ago, and now he is returning. But who is he teaming with? Be nice, Don. Be nice. Don't plot murders while you're on stream. Plot them when you're not on stream. Jeez, etiquette. Wait a minute. With John Mack, who exactly do we root for in this match? Oh shit, I didn't even notice. I'ma just skip that. See, it didn't work. It didn't work. Oh my God, scuffed. But Loretta Seymour, not in her CPW gear. She hasn't got a shirt in her size yet. Hopefully we don't get a real strike here. See, that's how irrelevant Seth Rollins is to me that I didn't even recognize that it was his theme. Float over DDT. Yeah, I know. It's just one. Hopefully it's not more. And guys, we are only one sub away from our daily sub goal. You better listen to the bot. If you're watching and you're not subbed, I don't know what the hell you're doing. Renault, huge punch to the gut there. Knows how to knock the wind out of his opponent. And Delariat sending Harvey Reynolds down to the canvas. Is John Mack the Ultimate Warrior? He may be the Ultimate Mac. I'm not sure. I mean, between that face paint and his feud with Mac Daddy Furnace, I believe he would want to be known as the Ultimate Mac. And yeah, Nova Matthews is also the Ultimate Warrior. So you are booked on this show. And I forget where you're booked on the show or what match you're in. I kind of just threw some stuff together to have a little bit of fun and get some segments off for you guys. A pinfall only, a 1 count. So usually I don't. Sometimes I do them for like pay-per-views. Yes, you're up against Xavier Hawkins. Yep, that's exactly what it is. That double super kick there was quite impressive. John Mack now in there with Mr. Cheater himself. I can start posting the match cards for you guys, but I feel like posting the match cards kind of ruins the surprise of the show. I don't know how you guys feel about that. You know, I was a little confused, Troy, about like where you wanted to go with that. you know, I got a message from you saying that you were going to take a break, and then like I got another message like a couple days later that you wanted to go in a different direction. I'm not sure what you want to do. I can talk to you about it, and if you want to figure something out, we can. Yeah, I could do match cards on pay-per-views. Eventually, with everything dialed in and the themes hopefully working, as we see some of them don't. Some of the games, some of the slots in the game have dead slots, so they don't always work. But what I want to do eventually is do like video packages, and I want to have like the match cards and then like little snippets of what the matches are supposed to be. You know, kind of the story and stuff like that of each match going into the pay-per-view, and that's kind of how I want to do it. But in the meantime, I guess I'll just post the match cards, and that also kind of gives me a reason to go on Reddit, on the WWE Games Reddit, and do Match Card Mondays. Kenny, if the video packages look like what you sent me, I'm good, man. I'm good. They're funny, but they're not what other people are looking for. They're great for Kenny though. Working on the leg, Harvey Reynolds trying to take the vertical base out of the exo here. Wait a minute. In a huge knee to the face, Harvey Reynolds right on the mark. And the rope is grabbed, using that telekinetic ability. What's up, Morgan? Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, go ahead and slap the hell out of that like button. It helps out tremendously. Spine buster by Pinkish. Hope you're doing well, Morgan. Hope your Thanksgiving was great. Hope all of your Thanksgivings were great if you were celebrating. I know there's a lot of bruvs in here that do not celebrate. But happy Thanksgiving to everybody that does, and everybody that wants to celebrate Thanksgiving that doesn't. Because you know that turkey be good. That shit delicious. Renault coming out of the gate here. Right out of the corner with a huge kick attempt, but got caught with a dragon suplex. And a headbutt by Harvey Reynolds is all legal. But I feel like some cases, especially with a massive head like that, it should be illegal. John Mack Scott. Renault trapped in the corner. Mr. Lacroix having a bad time of it right now. Ham is my Thanksgiving gift, Thanksgiving dish of choice. Dyslexia at its finest, yo. And a pinfall here. 2, but only 2. Yeah, my grandma used to cook all kinds of stuff, man. She'd have a Thanksgiving ham. She'd have a huge turkey. She used to have like 3 stoves in her house, because like 3 ovens in her house, because she would basically make Thanksgiving dinner for essentially the entire neighborhood. So I missed that. That was cool. We don't do it as big anymore, but wait a minute. The submission locked in from John Mack right in the middle of the ring, and Pinkish able to avert the crisis, breaking up that submission attempt by John Mack, but now getting dropped on the shoulder. And John coming out of the corner. What's he looking for here? A huge kick, but it was blocked. I think it's like an old-timey thing. The older generation, they just had stoves on stoves on stoves. A triple threat match for the turkey, yo. So it has. I don't know why, but this widget only seems to count. It only really seems to count public subscribers. Pinfall. And Pinkish nearly had the win. I'm going to go into my stream elements. Is the gobbledygooker on this show? No, he's not. Went for that huge punch there. Unable to hit it. The Fist of Chaos was not able to be hit. The Fist of Havoc, rather, I believe. Pinkish going up top. Double foot stomp on John Mack. I mean, yeah, some people in here don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, in America, you know, food is an economic thing, and a lot of people, they just don't celebrate it because they don't have the ability to, you know, have a lot of food, get together, all that kind of thing, and some people just don't. Kenny Mitch is apparently the gobbledygooker of CPW Live, as told by Don Atlas. The dive by. I'm going to see if I can fix this overlay, see if I could get it to actually work. As John Mack taking it to Mr. Lacroix there, Mr. Cheater. But a DDT changes the plans a little bit. A huge knee to the face, nearly scuffing that face paint there. And now just the kicking combination. I'm just going to refresh this whole thing. Let's go. And hopefully it works. Sometimes it gets out of sync. I will put Kenny in a turkey suit. Don't test me, says Kenny Mitch. And I believe we are back. Very strange that this overlay is not really working. I'm gonna refresh it. There we go. There we go, y'all. Blow up the chat one more again. Blow it up one more time. And there we go. See me as the gobbledygooker. No. Oh, I'm reading the old chat. I was like, is the gobbledygooker on the show? But I thought you said I was the gobbledygooker. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Wait a minute, John Mack. Pinfall. Renault. You know what? I just noticed you can't really see the timer with the chat in the way. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. A drop kick sends Renault to the outside, and now the perfect opportunity for John Mack. But Pinkish, do you hear the thunder? The thunder crash, ladies and gentlemen, the pinfall. One. Wait a minute, Harvey Reynolds coming out of nowhere. Yeah, I wish they would change the AI a little bit. This tag matches hasn't been as good. I feel like 2019 tag matches were a little bit better. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think that's a gimmick to be proud of. Renault breaking up the pinfall. And all of these men are tired. A high angle DDT. I cannot believe that Kenny Mitch just keeps attacking Loretta Seymour. Like, it's, I can't even imagine the audacity someone has to have to keep doing that over and over and over again. It's crazy. I mean, I feel like it's just showing us what Kenny's true soul is, to be honest. Whenever I get Loretta to work as an actual wrestler, that's the problem. If it was a female and that kept getting attacked, that was already a wrestler, it'd be easy to put them in a match together. However, Loretta does not have a moveset or an entrance or anything like that that can be assigned, so it's a lot of like modding little things to get it to work. But the moment, and I mean the moment that I'm able to figure it out, I mean, Loretta gonna go off Stone Cold Steve Austin style. And guys, there looks like we're at about the 15-minute mark of this match left, and hopefully we don't get that far. All these men are exhausted. We're bordering on injury here. Somebody needs to get a submission, something that's gonna make the opponent tap out before their partner can get into the ring. And can Harvey Reynolds be the one to do that clothesline there? Yeah, there's no good outcome for Kenny Mitch if he actually faces Loretta Seymour. Like, none. Zero. Wait a minute. The green mist, the mama's milk. And nearly had the pinfall there. YouTube alerting me of my own stream. Ridiculous. And the low blow. How is that not a disqualification? Come on, guys. Just let it be it here. Pink is going over the top. The corkscrew plancha over the top. Does the referee ever DQ when they do those like dirty paybacks? I've never actually seen it happen. Is that like a broken thing in the AI? The Fist of Havoc yet again. Harvey Reynolds all by his lonesome. Could this be it? And Harvey Reynolds, that son of a bitch, kicks out. Listen, Harvey Reynolds got the HR on his tights, about to call HR on him. Son of a bitch. Pin him again, Pinkish. What's up, Tanner? Thanks for joining us. How are you doing today? Pinkish Irish whip. Tried to get him in the corner. Harvey Reynolds bounced back. The high angle DDT. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Tanner. I appreciate it. What the hell is it gonna take to end this one? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about the sub goal being reached? Wait a minute. The vertebraker. Could he have just broken Pinkish in half? The pinfall. Harvey Reynolds and John Mack have humiliated Pinkish and Mr. Cheater, Renault Lacroix. I keep trying to say that name backwards as Renault Lacroix. I don't know why. Harvey won't see the next uproar. What's gonna happen with Harvey? You got a premonition or something? Like, what's going on? And guys, we have got some wonderful. Screw it. We have a TLC match with Doom, Reina Curie. We have Liza Horror and whatchamacallit, goddamn. You changed her name, now I can't remember. Neva Osborne. So that'll be interesting. No, it's not. No, it's not. I swear to God, it won't. TLC isn't that bad. Yeah, so I just threw this together because I realized we didn't have really any women's action on the card. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Emmy Amber making her way out first. Looking like Princess Emmy. She definitely, to me, looks like a character from like Breath of the Wild or something. Or I don't know if I'm just seeing that or if you guys see it too. Yo, this thing slaps whenever it gets to the actual guitar part. This is like a stock music Kurt Angle theme that I would put on, like, serious. And now we have Miss Osborne making her way out to the ring. I'm trying to remember all the cues I need to take for segments and stuff. Yeah, this is hard to do a segment. Thankfully, this is like not gonna be as frequent as this episode usually. But Neva Osborne, I keep wanting to say Leslie, keep tripping myself up.
In the trenches stuck, we've gone too far. Are you ready to die?
I also like this theme a lot too. This one's pretty good. Like I get this stuck in my head. I'll be in the shower, just like, by the way, I don't know if this was like my subconscious, but my body wash is called Phoenix, and I didn't mean that. It just happened. However, I get that theme song stuck in my head when I'm in the shower, so that the more you know. But Doom making her return to CPW. Well, making her debut in CPW, making her return to wrestling. That's the one. That's the one, Johnny. It's Doom! I don't know about that, but good luck. That good luck for him, you know. How are you gonna sing the Doom song? Like, you know the words like to the orchestral part? Doom, 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 doom. I guess it checks out, yeah. Doom has been forged by her love of comics and professional wrestling. When she started out in the business, she was a regular girl, just like all those in the Performance Center in the CPW Academy. But she knew she had to become something else. This is not right. Hold on. Yeah, that wasn't right. Sorry, Liza. Your theme didn't work. It's okay. I think I caught it quick enough. So what ends up happening, right, is sometimes the themes don't save over into universe mode, so I'll just have to go and double check them. So far the ones that haven't worked have been Liza and what was the other one? Gonna make like a little sticky note. Liza and John Mack, I need to fix. All right, so I'll make a note of those and I'll try to fix them for next time. So basically what happens is not all the time universe mode saves the themes the way they should, and I'm going to try to get back into actually calling the show. But we got a ladder in the ring. Liza Horror all by her lonesome until Emmy Amber comes in and obliterates her with that ladder. We got Mrs. Osborne fighting Doom on the outside, and Emmy doing her best to grab that briefcase. One of the combinations already input. 3 of the combinations. Wait a minute. Neva allowing her body to slide into that ladder and knock it over. Jimmy, do you know where I can find a chicken and a can of Coke, boss? I did that to Pop Kenny Pop. Honestly, there's nothing really in the briefcase other than bragging rights, to be honest with you. And Emmy Amber may have the bragging rights of being the only one to put in combinations, and she is. Told you that wasn't going to take forever. I thought it was going to take longer. Jeez. Well, that wasn't very good. I spent most of that match trying to figure out whose theme I needed to double check on. Well, if you're watching, you know, this stream, WWE 2K games, I'm modding the shit out of your game, 1. And 2, I didn't mean to use your copyright themes. And 3, now, ladies and gentlemen, we have some words.
Hello, my name is Mr. Translator, and I will serve as the linguistic interpreter for the Heritage Champion, Mr. Darney, known to people who are not me as Dan Darnister. Darney has a message for Nova Matthews.
Don.
Hey Nova, hope you're doing well. Been keeping an eye on the talent coming up, and I gotta say, you've caught my attention.
Don.
Darney says, how about we make things interesting? I'm laying down the challenge, my friend. How about you and I go head-to-head for the Heritage Championship at Blaze of Glory?
Don.
Darney says, no hard feelings, just a friendly invitation to see who's got the goods. What do you say?
Well, they want to see who's got the goods, and ladies and gentlemen, in our next matchup, we're going to see who's got the goods right about now. I'm not even going to hide this from you. We've got Jacob Nitro going one-on-one with Hans Basagio. I thoroughly enjoyed making that segment. The dialogue from the translator was all me. But you know, of course, Darn's dialogue was all Darn. Like, that's obviously the case there. But I had so much fun with that. That was the first one I made. I was so hyped when I made that one. And I am super proud. I've got to say it. I've got to toot my own horn here. I'm proud of those custom nameplates. It's crazy. Jacob Nitro coming out. I know he's got a few things on his mind as of late. One of them being the fact that I forgot to change their attire up a little bit before this match. Sorry, Nitro, I'll get you next time. Just a minor edit. However, Jacob Nitro looking poised for victory here. But can he withstand the force of the Bone Club member, Hans Basagio? Also, is Sid Daly still in here? Sid, if you're still in here, drop something in the chat so I know. If you're not in here, either way, I cannot find your call. So either re-upload them to CPW or send me, or re-upload them to Covenant or CoPro. Don't use CPW anymore. And let me know, because I'd like to put them in the show. But Hans, I love this theme song, by the way. I purchased this just for Hans Basagio. Technically, I have to renew my subscription to this audio source, but hopefully I don't get a real strike from it. Big boy Hans about to throw them Hans. in the direction of Jacob Nitro. Yeah, that's really what was my goal for this show, is just to have a little bit of fun, make sure that the people that were owed segments got their segment, and just test out a lot of these overlays. I think for the most part, the overlays and stuff are working pretty damn good. I can adjust the chat a little bit more and make it a little bit wider, obviously, but yeah. The thing I'm really glad about is that the fact that this isn't one of those things where it's a two roster thing. It's a blended roster, so the things that happen on CPW Live are canon, and they are going to affect eventually. Wait a minute, pinfall already, 1 count. Loretta Seymour was right there in perfect position. You know, CPW Live is really going to affect the main storylines. You guys can input, you know, if you have a match and, you know, you need to have some space for it, put it on CPW Live. I'll let you guys know when these are happening. They won't be every, you know, other Saturday, but I'll try to do them at least a couple of, you know, couple here and there. We'll see how it ends up going, and how the fact that the nameplates and the music and stuff are already pre-edited in, so it should be a lot easier for me. But I don't want to commit to it yet before I really get the hang of doing Uproar and stuff by myself again. So that's really where I'm at, guys. Speaking of where somebody's at, Hans Basaggio in the middle of the ring, a 2 count. Jacob Nitro almost put him away there. Just barely got the shoulder up, and now dumped over to the outside. Nitro following suit here. Double underhook into the power bomb. And Hans Basaggio ready to go. Pulling off that massive kick to the lumbar region of the back, and Hans from the middle rope goes for a splash. Unable to hit it. If there was a bed frame in the ring, he wouldn't have missed it. But however, this is a wrestling contest, and Hans Basaggio may be a little bit out of his element when it comes to taking on someone with the prowess of Jacob Nitro. Who do you guys got on this one? I can't do a poll because I'm in my OBS chat, but I want to know who you guys got. Is it going to be Nitro, or is it going to be Hans? Upload that attire, boy. Pinfall. A 2 count. Is Nova's Blaze of Glory attire amazing? Really? I'm excited to see it. And usually I save this for the main, but I'm hungry. You gotta do it like that. You gotta rip it off like a grenade pin. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Nitro working on the arm now. And a kick to the midsection. Hans Basaggio too quick. Vertical suplex. Nitro senses where he's at. In desperation, chop blocks him. But Hans will not go down in this capacity. Wait a minute, 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the money shot. Could that be it? 2. But Nitro rolls the shoulder over. In the large package. The large package. I never memorized his move name, so I'm making him up here. And Nitro kicks out, rolling out to the outside, trying to look for some breathing room, but Hans looking for something here. Literally flattening out Jacob Nitro. And the standing Shiranui there. Nitro bringing it back into the ring. A pinfall. Hans might be out for the count, but no. Only a 1. Super kick by Nitro, and now goes up to the top, but Hans Massaggio knows exactly what to do in that situation. Hey, what's up, Alpha? How's it going? Snap suplex by Nitro. And guys, this could be it. This could be very, very close to the end. Nitro looking to go up to that turnbuckle perhaps. No, changes his mind. And the crossfire. That's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. Only a 2. Nitro over the top, goes plop right on the barely padded concrete. And guys, according to Legend here, CPW Live is actually being broadcast right now from Denver, Colorado. That's what showed up when I did the first segment, so that's what I'm going to call it. The CPW doing the tour here around the states. Oh, wait a minute. Going for that burning hammer on the outside, but Nitro able to hit the eject button on that precarious situation. It should be. Did somebody do blackout and I didn't notice? Excuse me for burping there. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Hopefully doesn't come into play. A pinfall here. Nitro kicks out at a count of 1. Now, might be looking for the Nitro boost. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Nitro, a very effective win here against Hans Visaggio. Let's go. You love to see it. And then
Ah man, I love this time of year. There's just something electric in the air around the end of a wrestling season. It never fails to get me pumped up. You know what else has me hyped? One of my biggest dream matches from back in the day has the potential to come true. I'm talking about the Aussie assassin himself, Michael Young. He and I have shared a ring once or twice before, but never really had a true one-on-one experience. And with Blaze of Glory coming up, I'm feeling gutsy. So, Mikey, how about it? I'll give you till next show to respond. Nitro out.
we'll give them till next show to respond. What do you mean? I'm using AI voice. Yeah, I'm doing all of them AI voice. And now, guys, we're going to go into the action real quick. Allow me to just put the game sound back on. I didn't want the music to interrupt the promo. And where's game? Cool. And now, because you guys know it's already coming, this was a requested match. I'm going to go ahead and show the main screen. We've got Diego Ryan versus Xavier Hawkins. Xavier Hawkins, a newbie to the brand here. Guys, we are just one sub away from our daily sub goal. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It didn't work. I know. Sorry, DK. Xavier Hawkins couldn't find a no copyright theme. So I went ahead and I just gave him one that I found on the internet. He might not like it. Oh, let me add DK to the list. Xavier Hawkins, I literally know next to nothing about. He's been itching to join CPW for quite a while now, quite a few weeks, and finally able to get CPW live off the ground and give him his opening match here, so to speak, with CPW. Blow us up in the chat if you know about Xavier Hawkins. Leonard Seymour, the officiant in this one. And once again, Diego Ryan is outsized here. And we see this recent transition of Diego Ryan from high flyer to technical wrestler. I have to imagine that some of that is due to those knee braces on the legs of Diego Ryan. You see that the wear and tear is coming into play. Neck breaker here by Xavier Hawkins. A drop kick. And ladies and gentlemen, just kind of a standoff for a moment. Springboard reverse DDT. No, the eye of the hurricane. And the rolling thunder by Diego Ryan. Diego does in fact have weak knees. I think that's a established thing. Xavier is a wrestler from Puerto Rico and he has a split personality. Yes, he does. I remember that. They were asking me if they could have multiple attires and all that kind of thing, and I said yes, but on pay-per-views preferably. I do recall that part. Let's see. I'm going to pull up Xavier Hawkins' wiki here so I can see what else this individual is about. He's from San Juan, Puerto Rico, born to high achievers with parents who excelled in their respective fields. As electricians and doctors, Xavier felt a deep calling to pursue a career in wrestling. However, the weight of social expectations and his mother's disapproval cast a shadow over his dreams. Let's see if we can find. Let's see. So he lived a life of abuse from his family. He has some trauma. And deep down he wants to prove everyone wrong and prove that he's a prestigious wrestler. Wait a minute. Buckshot by Diego Ryan. Sure, we'll find out more about Xavier Hawkins. Right now, Xavier Hawkins really needs to save himself. Diego Ryan looking real good here. Dropping that elbow onto the sternum yet again. And speak of the devil. Taking notes out of my playbook here. German suplex kept the arms clasped. Mr. Ryan finds himself in the middle of the ring. Irish whip, ducks under. And that's just mind games by the now veteran Diego Ryan. Wait a minute, the submission here. DK, remind me what this submission hold is called. I know it's probably got a name from you. Because you're naming just about everything these days. Wait a minute. Poison Rana. I thought it was like a SIG or something. I didn't think it was. I knew it was a guillotine choke, but I thought it was your SIG, man. Wait, Xavier thought Diego Ryan was 38 years old. That's a joke. Drop kick to the side of the head of Diego Ryan. Went for that insecurity, but unable to hit it for obvious reasons. The distance on there. Going up top. Let's see if the weak knees can hold up for this one. The kid salt. that now has another name that I forget. Herc Hawkins, absolutely. How old do we all think Diego Ryan looks? Because honestly, I think he looks 23. Could we be seeing the, he looks a ripe 45. What the hell are you talking about, Don? Crazy. Crazy. It's only because he's got those knee pads and the KT tape all over the place. I don't think he looks that old. But wait a minute, working on the arm. He certainly sounds 5 when he's in voice chat. Wait a minute now. The choke and the balance showcased by the former gymnast, Diego Ryan. Don Atlas certainly acted like an infant his last go around here in CPW. Wait a minute, Xavier Hawkins saving that one for a special occasion, a pinfall. It's all in good fun, Don. Don't make a poopy pee-pee. Pee-pee poo-poo. Nah, he's fine for right now. Xavier Hawkins driven into that barricade right on the Covenant Pro Wrestling logo, right on that prestigious Phoenix. Why are you dying laughing? What did I do? What happened? Xavier Hawkins should not be doing springboard into Gearies. Absolutely. He may not be able to do them after those crushing leg holds. And everybody wants to give these people their money's worth here tonight. Going the distance, but Xavier Hawkins gonna end this one emphatically. 1, 2, but Diego Ryan says no way. If his name was Jose, I'd have said it. But Diego Ryan showing some of that technical wrestling here, showing that some of that submission prowess. And the delayed drop kick, you saw him just paused in midair. And we've seen this before. Ladies and gentlemen, Diego Ryan is going to silence all the doubters here, but wait a minute, holy crap. The ace of the deck, proving not to be enough, but another Poison Rana may do the trick, but Xavier Hawkins out here on the outside. He absolutely no-sold it. You are correct. And look at this pump handle German suplex combination. Very effective here. Just ragdolling the 125-year-old Diego Ryan. But Diego might be able to carve out a moment here. If only he could have avoided that clothesline. Now we see Xavier Hawkins going after that arm. You see the KT tape on the shoulder. This is great strategy for someone that's looking to make an impression. This move is banned here in CPW, but we'll allow it just this once until I have time to change it. 1, 2, and nearly stole that one with the illegal Peter England move. The wrist clutch assault, because it takes 27 minutes. But now that cutter maneuver, going from that suplex position into the cutter, that could do it. Into 3, Xavier Hawkins has stolen this one with a little help. With a little help from a banned maneuver here in CPW. Absolutely incredible, Diego Ryan. Not leaving the ring yet. He feels a little bit slighted, a little bit disrespected, but he's keeping his composure. And guys, now we're going to hear from the man who is both revered and shunned.
One time for my down. Hard work pays off all at the top. We all different trying to be what you not. Chase that bread with my team at the spot. All my homies family and we rock. Yeah, he ain't even know about my city, I'm a cop. The king roll through, wanna see me squad.
The one and only Don Atlas.
I'm feeling too strong, I'ma let go tonight. Got a good feeling, it's gonna be a good night. Same people all around me living a good life. Some people wanna change and rap on the hood life. No fix plan, I wish they would, right? It's just me and my girl, these friends and good nights. But the real good music right now, some good times, and we ain't gonna stop.
The man who was banned after an assault with a chair on Johnny D, I believe. Remind me if I am still correct. I believe it was Johnny D, and now at this point I felt like it was valid. Nobody say I'm not forgiving. And that's why he looks so ragged and old.
Well, 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 folks. If it isn't Covenant Pro Wrestling, the hottest company in the industry, it's good to be back.
Is it?
If you don't remember me, I'll remind you. I'm Don Atlas, the last conqueror. The man they thought was too wild, too unpredictable for this place. But guess what? I'm back, and I'm bringing the storm with me. You see, in my time away from CPW, I've redeemed the name of Don Atlas. I've waged epic wars, conquered opponents left and right, leaving a trail of pure mayhem behind. That is what I do, and that is why I am here. Don Atlas is not one to mess with. Now I'm here to remind everyone exactly why.
Remind us, Don.
But hold on tight for a moment, because there's a man in this arena who thinks he's the most dominating force in pro wrestling. His name Shane Roberts. And Shane, I just don't agree. You're either forgetting about me, or you've made the mistake of looking past me. Either way, I'm calling you out, Shane. I demand your attention, and I'm not taking no for an answer. Where are you hiding? I've returned to Covenant Pro Wrestling with a vengeance, ready to prove a point. But you, Shane, you're dodging me like a chump. I've scoured the earth, taken down every opponent in my path, and you are next. Whether it's tonight, whether it's next week, whether it's the week after, mark my words. This is the face you'll see before the lights fade.
The face he will see before the lights fade. And ladies and gentlemen, before the lights fade out on CPW Live, we've got one more match to go. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk and I'm going to delay this really quick because I'm not going to let you guys see what match it is. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be real surprised because I pulled one out on this one and it's going to be real fun to watch. Guys, what do you think about Don Atlas being back? I gotta know. Like, what do you feel about that? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Where are we at as a community here? I really should have some like chillin' background music. All right, so Kenny hates it. Don Atlas poo poo. And we are ready to go into our next match. And I'm going to just hit that button. Just like you should hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But guys, let's go. Who is it going to be? Marilyn Myers. The Queen of Screams is back on CPW on the very first episode of CPW Live. I figured somebody would look at the thumbnail. I'm going to make everybody call me a mark for this one. I would actually love to see Marilyn Myers versus Sean. Oh, shit. Nah, she had music. I just forgot to put it on. I muted it just in case. I muted it for the promo, actually. Yeah. What? What? Had to bring her back. Had to bring Max Wheeler back for the inaugural episode. The Golden Opportunity Women's Briefcase Holder. And don't worry about this theme, it is a cover. Hopefully we don't get stricken, but we haven't gotten struck so far, so we're good. Wouldn't you like to know? $20 minutes on the clock. Marilyn Myers out of the gate with a huge pump kick. And a DDT. Kenny, you could say it's going to be relatively soon. But after what match? In what capacity? What's going to happen? You'll never know. Max Wheeler getting some momentum now, but Marilyn Myers, the Queen of Screams, able to reverse it, driving that leg into the face of Max Wheeler. I think Max Wheeler needs some new merch. I think she needs a new t-shirt. I had a shirt that said "To the Max," had her face on it and everything, and then unfortunately I lost that image and wasn't able to recreate her with it. But I think I'll do a Max solo shirt soon, and I may put it on our spring store or our Redbubble. So if you guys wanted to buy that, you could, you know, give me money. I'd appreciate it if you got it. No. By the way, guys, yes, there's a reason why her name is Max Wheeler. It's a wheelchair joke, just like Will Sheridan is a wheelchair joke. Will Sheridan's original name was Will Sherman, but we had a Max Sherman in CWL, so I changed it to Sheridan. But the original Will Sherman was Wheelchair Man, and Max Wheeler is obviously Max Wheeler because wheelchair. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, all my characters are continually wheelchair jokes. That's just how I do's it. But Marilyn Myers' submission on the outside, the guillotine choke. Now keeping it to the outside here. I was so proud of myself when I realized what the names were about. Yeah. You know, that's just something I've done. I've done those names really, or similar names since like SmackDown 2 on PS1. Like it's my thing, my whole life. So onto the chair. It's legal. It's part of the environment here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm over here thinking I'm hungry. But it's main event time, baby. Gotta rip it open like so. Max Wheeler throwing Marilyn Myers into the commentary desk. And now a huge shot from that knee brace onto Marilyn Myers. Snapped into it. Wasn't very loud. No, it doesn't snap. Marilyn Myers obviously came really close to defeating Liza Horror, or defeating Reina Curio, rather. But Reina now stands in line to potentially be the next CPW Women's Champion. Gut wrench suplex combination. Max Wheeler trying to get Marilyn Myers to the vertical base, but gets hers chopped out from under her. But wait a minute. The skull cutter. And now Marilyn has got it locked in. This could be it for Max Wheeler, but no. Fun fact, guys, we all know that Will Sheridan is the OTK, but Max Wheeler is the OTB. One tough bitch. That's just my headcanon. Huge senton from the top, pinfall. This could do it, but only 2. I really do love Leonard's drippy ass shoes though. Went for a clothesline there, but wait a minute. The Twisted Fantasy. And that is going to do it, folks. Max Wheeler, the briefcase holder, is out of this. No. Now just chopping away at the legs. Or cutting away at the legs with those kicks. And Max throwing her in the corner. Took a little bit too long, I think, though. Wait a minute, what the hell is this? What the hell are we gonna see here? Max Wheeler on the top. Marilyn Myers unable to fight her way out of it. The Poison Rana from the top. Ladies and gentlemen, Marilyn Myers in the middle of the ring could be out for the rest of her career here. But only a 2. Unbelievable. Max Wheeler looking to potentially do it again. But Marilyn fighting her way out of it. Working on the arm. And Marilyn finds herself with an opening. The Twisted Fantasy. This could solidify that she should have been in contention for the title. She has beaten Max Wheeler right here on the first episode of CPW Live. Unbelievable. What a win by Marilyn Myers. Completely unexpected here. Well, Marilyn Myers getting the win in the main event. She worked hard for it. And guys, thank you so much for joining me here on CPW Live. It's been absolutely wonderful to have you. It's been a trip to be back on live streaming. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that we do more of these and they're just as fun as I had today. Maybe I'll mess around a little bit with the tag team balancing, but let me know what you guys thought. Blow me up in the comments whenever this is over. I'm about to sign off for you guys. However, we'll be back. We got Uproar next Saturday. I'm going to start working on that now. So, or not now, probably tomorrow. So just to let you guys know, once I start working on it tomorrow, that means, or I'll work on it starting Monday. How about that? Or like Sunday night. Well, that means like once I start working on it, there's no more submissions. Okay. Like once everything is in, it's in. I'm not going to like go back and forth, hunt down for your promos. If you've got a promo on the show, I need it like now. Other than that, hope you guys had a great show. I had a blast being back on here with you guys. We'll do more of these. And that's really going to do it. I'm signing off for now, guys. Later.